Hello everyone. So today we are testing another product. That's the name of the game this week. We are trying first impressions on two new products. So if you haven't seen the one that I did at the beginning of the week, you can click here on the icon and it'll take you to that video so you can see that was somewhat of a fail. So I'm hoping that this one is much better. So today we are going to be trying out the new Too Faced Diamond Light Multi-Use Diamond Fire Highlighter. That is a mouthful, and let's just talk about packaging because, as we all know, Too Faced has the prettiest packaging, or one of the prettiest packaging, and it comes in a little box like so. I got mine at Ulta, and it looks like this. How adorable is this? So when you take it out, it says, "It's your time to shine." So that's really cute. You can either keep this, throw it away, but the actual highlighter is packaged like this, and I think it's just so darling, the detail. Too Faced on it, has a soft kind of ballerina pink, and then when you open it, voila, yes, this is what the highlighter looks like, and hopefully my camera will pick up. It looks like it's cut like a diamond, so it's very cool. And when you look at it, you will see some very subtle kind of pink, blue, green, and some kind of pearlescent colors kind of swirled into it. I don't know if they're all going to look the same. I did swatch the tester at Ulta when I was there, and that one looked a little bit kind of greenish. And when I swatched mine, it did have a bit of a bluish tint to it. But we're going to see how that translates when you put it onto the skin. It's supposed to be infused with, I think, diamond powder, if I'm not mistaken. So this looks really, really pretty. And it says made in Italy. So very, very cute, and this is one of their newer products that just recently came out, so if you go to your local Ulta, you might be able to find it, or you can order it online at both Ulta and Too Faced websites. This is, I believe, $34 for the highlighter, which is a little bit steep for it, but it's pretty considering that it has diamond powder in it. It's just a little bit more expensive, and we're just going to slap this on our face and see how it looks. Okay, so my go-to brush for highlighting is the Delium Tools 941. It's a huge kind of crease style brush that I love to use for highlighting because it applies the product, blends it well, and it just makes the product look more like skin. You could, if you wanted to have it super intense, you can use your finger, or you can use something that's very dense. This is the Delium Tools 977 brush. It's one that I use for cream highlighters, and I enjoy it. You can even use brushes that are like crease style, that are like this, where you can kind of pinpoint wherever you want the highlighter. So multiple ways you can use it. And I'm going in with the 941, so we're just going to kind of pick this up. Mine does seem a little bit kind of, a little bit crumbly. I don't know if you can see in the packaging and little chunks on my brush, but we'll see. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the tops of my cheekbone. So I can kind of see there's a little bit of a duochrome kind of finish to it. So I'm adding a little bit more. Let's do the other side. And certain lightings will show you the like pink. Mine has like pink on one side, more blue on the other. So they're not going to be like a perfect kind of swirling. It's just going to be like a natural, like if you were to mix a few colors together, this would be the effect that you get. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see it on camera. For me, I'm picking up hints of like a bluish, pinky kind of glow to the skin. So I'm going to go down my nose with it. So I'm looking up close with a mirror, and when I'm looking at the product, it actually looks really pretty on the skin. As far as like the actual formula itself, it just kind of glides and it doesn't look like it's sitting on top of the skin, although obviously it is, but when you blend it in, it just kind of looks like skin because the powder itself is very, very fine and just like almost like doesn't even feel like anything. I've put on some products, especially like cream highlighters, you can actually feel it just kind of sitting on the skin, but this is just like you can see it, but it's like you don't know exactly where it starts, where it finishes, because it almost like blends into the skin. I do, however, think that I am picking up like hints of like pink, some blue. So I am picking up hints of different colors. So I don't know if this is just because there might be a coating on the top of it. So I'm going to kind of give it a rub down and see if I can kind of work through that. Okay, so here it is swatched on my hand or my fingers, and as you can see, it's very shimmery and icy. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up a bit of a shift happening here, but it is definitely distinctive and noticeable when I'm looking at it. Even from a distance, you may be able to kind of pick it up. It's super glowy though. And then on the hand, maybe there. Can you see that? How it just kind of reflects bluish and some pink. And I don't know if they're all going to be different or if that's just the effect that this is meant to give. But if you lightly dust it, you may be able to kind of work with this. This is definitely not a natural highlighter. It's not something that I would say is like using a champagne tone or something kind of light and, I guess if you're light like I am, something kind of light and ivory, kind of champagne, kind of frosty, where it actually, you know, complements the skin tone. This is definitely something fun. It's, you know, you could use it every day if you wanted. I definitely have to kind of get used to this, but it looks really pretty. And when I got it, I'd Snapchat with you guys in the car when I got in the car after purchasing it, because I thought this is just so cute, and it is really cute. So I think it's really pretty if you like different highlights, if you want something that's different, something, you know, the packaging is obviously cute, but packaging aside, the product itself is different. And, you know, I don't have anything in my collection that's quite like this. It has like the pink, and I can see it in the mirror, some pink on here, some blue, a little bit of greenish, and then just like a swirling effect. So I like it. I think it's something that I could use every now and again to give me a bit of a glow. I will keep you guys posted on whether or not this becomes like my new go-to, but it's definitely something to get used to. You know what? Let's try some of this over our lip. My lip combo. In the center. The lip a little bit of some dimension. You know what? Let's put some on in the inner corner, shall we? And I just use just some random brush. I'm going to apply it. Oh, that's pretty. See, it does look really pretty in the inner corner. It adds a bit of something different. Instead of using the typical kind of champagnes, ivory, light, icy pinks, if you're darker, something that's more of like a peachy color, something more golden, this is definitely a little bit different. So if you have this and you've tried it, let me know what you think. Is yours kind of bluish? Are you picking up more hints of pink? Are you picking up more hints of green tones? Because the one at Ulta was distinctively green, and I'm glad that mine isn't. You know, this is definitely something I would prefer, this kind of pinky blue kind of color than something more green. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this highlighter, and if you have it, what does yours look like when you put it on? I think it's cool. I love the formula of it. It's very finely milled, so if you want something different that you can make wearable-ish kind of in a way, because that formula is so thin, you might actually enjoy this, and definitely check it out. So thank you guys so much for spending some time with me for today's first impressions and trying out this product. And don't forget to check out the one I did earlier this week on Tuesday. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will talk to you very soon.